All right, going to talk about Florida quarterback DJ Lagway. Look at some of his best throws from Florida's win against Florida State last night or this previous weekend, depending when you're watching this video. We got maybe 6 or 7 throws that I want to check out and watch. But before we look at these throws, let's talk about Lagway's performance for 1 to 2 minutes. He was 14 to 22, 133 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And even though it wasn't a great game statistically, and he's had better games in the past, it was still a game I enjoyed watching from Lagway for a few reasons. Number one, you saw that he was in control the whole time. Yeah, not his best game, but he was in control the whole time. He stayed calm the whole time. I think it's really good for his development as a young quarterback. Of course, you want to have success all the time, but it's good when you find when you have some times where you don't have all the success, because you learn, you develop, and you grow from it. And I think we saw that last night. They just weren't able to get in a rhythm, but you still won by 20 points. You're on a 3-game winning streak. I mean, you're going to be talked about as maybe being the best quarterback in the SEC next year in 2025. And he still made some good throws, still had some good plays. He took what the defense gave him for the most part yesterday. He didn't have any deep balls. Like, against Kentucky, he had 5 balls where the ball was thrown, or 5 completions where the ball was thrown 20 yards or more downfield. Against Florida State, he just had 1. So he had to find a different way to win. And he still had some wow plays. And we're about to watch here in a second, where he utilizes his legs. He is able to break tackles, avoid sacks, escape the pocket, and have some really nice throws on the run. So even though it wasn't the best game offensively, you weren't able to get in a complete rhythm, there were still some really good plays and some good throws that I do want to watch. I think it's really good for his development, right? Like we talked about, they still won by 20 points, and you're on a 3-game winning streak. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and look at 6 or 7 clips of Lagway against broadcast footage. We're doing this pretty reactionary. It's right after or the day after the game, so it's not the best quality, but I think it does a good enough job just showcasing what Lagway was able to do well. So let's go ahead and check out the 6 or 7 clips that we got. We got 6 plays that we're going to watch, maybe 7, but of Lagway. And again, broadcast footage. So I do apologize about the best quality, and we were having some internet issues this morning, so it's a little not as good as usual, but hopefully he still does a good enough job getting the point across. I know we talked about Lagway, and it wasn't his best game, but there were still some really incredible plays for the freshman. And this is going to be one of the best plays of his whole season this year. This was in Florida State. They're getting pressure, and it looks like he's sacked. It looks like he's down right here. If you took a screenshot of that right now, you'd be like, okay, that's a 6-7 yard loss. Not the case. Lagway literally throws off the defender. Watch, boom, throws off the defender. Not even thinking about passing right now. Then gets his eyes downfield. Then has a hell of a throw downfield for a big gain. Now, I don't think they end up scoring this drive. Again, the quality is not great. I'm sorry. I don't think they score this drive. This is the drive that, Lagway had the interception thrown in the end zone. But, man, what a play right there. We're going to go ahead and watch another angle, too. We can see the kind of in front of Lagway angle, kind of the end zone angle. I think we have it right after this, actually. That just showcases it. Again, they get pressure. They just bring 4. Nothing there. He's reading here, and then this is all Lagway. There's not really anything to break down on this play. It's just, I'll watch these games, and I take notes because I'm a geek like that. And after this play, I'm just writing down wow 5 times. Damn, just throws off the defender, gets his eyes right downfield. Pretty freaking impressive for a young quarterback, and then throws a good ball that ends up. It was a good drive. It didn't end up in points for Lagway. Again, I like these type of games, man. Obviously you love seeing the games where you have 4 touchdowns, 300 yards. That is freaking awesome. But also these games really help with development on the road, rivalry game. Even though FSU is not good at all this year, it still, helps with your development. So here is a 1st and 10. We're going to see play action here. Again, I think he had more success off play action yesterday than just straight drop back. Ended up being a good ball here. They're driving. This was before throwing the pick. And then he steps up, and then takes what the defense gives you. A few things I like here. One, I know it's not all 22. Let's go back. A few things I like here. The play action gets defenders out of position, and it's the patience of Lagway. Patience and going through reads. You can see he's looking downfield, probably wants to take a shot. A lot of times the deep balls a lot of times Lagway's deep balls are off play action. Probably wanted to take a shot. Nothing was there. Dump it off to, 89? Yeah. Again, apologize for the quality of the footage. We had not good internet, but dump it off to 89 ends up being a 1st down. Taking what the defense gives you. You want to rip it downfield. Sometimes it's just not there. Okay, so they threw a pick, and then they do have this drive before half where they're able to score a touchdown. This may have been the best throw of the night. Even though the best play was when he threw off the defender, he rolls out real similar. And Florida fans, y'all been helping me with 17. It's DK, right? I've been pronouncing it wrong. That's a hell of a throw, though, on the run. His two of his best throws of the season may have been the first throw we watched of this video, and then may have been this throw, because there's like no room for error here. He's on the run, full out sprint, can't really set up and throw. Has to, makes the guy miss right there. I mean, you got a guy right in your ankles, and he's throwing it. We can still see, again, the quality's not great, but there is not a lot of room for error where he's throwing that ball on a line, but enough touch to get over this defender here. And again, he's throwing the ball with a guy hanging off his ankles right here. You can kind of see. So again, even though he had better statistical games, had better games with bigger throws, these two throws may have been the most impressive throws of the season. I say that now. There's a lot of impressive throws. The throw against LSU, he's let's play action. He's throwing on the run up the middle, takes a hit, and they get down the 1 yard line. That was hell of impressive. I mean, you get a ton. All right, 2nd and 7 here. Same drive from that drive. They're within the 30-yard line, looking to score. We'll see play action. This gets them down to the 1, right? If I'm not mistaken, this gets them down to the 1. Play action, eyes downfield. Again, not the best quality. We can't see the whole field because of broadcast footage and the quality is just not good, but gets you down to the 1 yard line. I think this may have been the only throw. Let's see. Yeah, this was the only throw of the game where the ball was thrown 20 yards or more downfield. Again, that's Lagway's specialty. That's what he's good at. That's what makes this offense go. But it's nice to see that you don't have to rely on it. But still, this makes it look easy. Guy in his face still. The only throw where the ball was thrown 20 yards or more downfield right here. It gets them right close to inside the 1, and then Lagway is able to throw a touchdown after this with 20-something seconds left. We do have that clip up here. I mean, Lagway still threw 2 tutties yesterday. All right, again, play action, looking here. Probably look like a potential RPO for the simple fact you got Lyman going downfield, so probably some type of RPO, so he probably had the option to give. You can see he's reading this way. He keeps the ball. A little holding there, it looks like. Retreat, and then able to throw for a 4-yard touchdown. Is that the 89 again coming across the field? That's nice. Or the 88? Yeah, because that wasn't his first read either. Look, he wants to throw it this way. He kept it, wants to throw it this way. The guy's just not open, so then he goes back to a different reach. This is 2 plays, or 2 of the last 3 plays back-to-back, or not back-to-back, 2 of the last 3 plays where his initial read isn't there. And then the last touchdown of the game, and the game was already pretty much over here. This is kind of the nail in the coffin. 24-11 here. Ends up being 31-11. Touchdown pass here from Lagway, 2nd touchdown of the game. Give your guy a chance, let your guy go and make a play. So, Florida fans, I want to hear from you. What did you think about Lagway's performance? Again, I'm sorry for the quality of the broadcast footage and the internet that was giving us some fits. I do apologize. But let me know your thoughts of Lagway's performance. What are you most excited about next year, too? Now, we still have the bowl game. We still have some development. We still have next steps to grow and get better at. But let me know your thoughts of the game last night, and then what are you most excited about for as it relates to Lagway heading into 2025? And as always, Florida fans, if y'all follow the channel, thank you. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing. We put out a lot of SEC quarterback content. And of course, we've been covering Lagway the majority of the season, so please follow along if you like that type of content. Like the video, share. It helps us grow. We'll have some cool off-season content coming out as well as it relates to Lagway and other SEC quarterbacks. So, please consider subscribing if that sounds like something you may enjoy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.